Hello, it's Shawa and I'm here to test out this Purlisse. What is that line over the U? Is that supposed to make it be pronounced differently? I'm not quite sure, but the Purlisse BB cream. It is an illuminating radiant glow type of BB cream. So I'm quite interested in how it will look like. In my comments in some previous videos where I use, quite heavy foundations, a lot of people are like, you should use a BB cream. So luckily I got this itty bitty tiny sample. It's actually, this is true to size right here. And it's oil-free, moisturizing, natural looking coverage. So I don't have anything other than texture that I really need to cover. I have some freckles, but I don't really mind if something is covering that or not. And every now and then I do have a breakout, and I actually do have one right underneath my chin, which just came today, which I will take as a beautiful gift to better test this foundation. Now it is in the shade medium, and they have this cute little tagline on the back. It says, "Beauty through Asian wisdom." Now before I begin, let me just outline my expectations for this. Not the best coverage because it doesn't claim that. It says wear under foundation during the little ritual portion in the back. So I think this is good for like beach days where I'm still maybe insecure about my skin, but I don't want to show up to the beach in a full face of makeup because that's kind of weird. And it has some SPF in it, so I get a little bit of that daily coverage. Now this is for normal to dry skin. I don't know if they make a formulation for oily skin, but I received one for normal to dry skin. I'm still going to try it out, see what it's like. I mean, it is illuminating. I bet people that have oily skin aren't looking for illuminating products, so I see why that is the range that they're going for. So my expectations won't be very harsh on it. I realize I'm not the right skin type, and I'm still gonna try this out. Reason being, I try mattifying products and they don't really work, so I'll try this illuminating product. Maybe it won't work. Maybe it'll actually be fine for oily skin. I don't think I usually would have oily skin if it weren't for the climate that I'm in. It's very tropical and humid. Even more so weird for Purlisse, I feel like, because if it's an Asian beauty brand, aren't they marketing to people in Asian countries, or like what? They're very tropical, humid climate, so I don't feel like a lot of people have dry skin there. That's just my personal opinion on things. Sorry, I'm blabbing. So there is a look at the consistency. It's quite liquidy, so I'm not going to tilt my hand too much. I'll just let you look at my skin. I really have to pluck my eyebrows, so sorry about that. They will be done after I do this. I like to show you just this part because I think it better outlines how deep some of my scarring is, or it highlights the contrast a little better. So I only have primer on this side of my face, and I'm going to be doing something a little different where I'm not putting a setting spray on this side as well, just because I don't expect a BB cream to last long, okay? If I'm going to the club or something, or I'm traveling, well actually when I travel I might do it just because it's light, but if I'm going to the club or something, I'm not going to be putting on a BB cream. In my mind, a BB cream is something that you should just be able to throw on and with your fingers rub in. It's like less of a hassle to put on. It will also be gone like within maybe 4 hours or something. So it should just be here to give you a little boost out the door, but it will be gone by the time you get back in your house, that kind of thing. So by the time you're outside, you're like, oh, I don't give a shit anymore. But yeah, it looks like this is kind of lightening my skin a little bit. I'm sure that will even out. BB creams tend to oxidize, in my opinion. I think the medium skin tone was a pretty good match. I'm not garishly ghostly where I wouldn't want to leave the house, so I'm happy with this. And it spread well. It really is like a cream. It's like a moisturizer. It totally matched my expectations in terms of application. I'm not looking at it like, ew, I need my brush. I did bring it just in case, of course. And here's the after. Oh, you know what? Let me put a little extra and just check out the coverage to see if my popcorn sealing. Okay, see if that gets covered. How is that? I can't really see. Yeah, it's definitely gonna come through. So I would probably put more foundation over that, but again, it's under my chin and we're wearing masks out anyway, so I don't care. The beauty of the mask. Yeah, it looks a little lighter than my skin right now. It looks a little grayed out. It's okay though, not that bad. Here you go. Not bad, and it definitely evened out my color, but of course, like, my freckles are fine, they're untouched, they're showing through, so quite nice, quite nice. It is a your skin but better moment. My bangs are nasty, so I will check back. This is actually about 20 minutes after that last clip. While I was plucking my eyebrows, I noticed that it was settling really grossly into my acne scars. This usually happens after I put a primer on. So, and it is happening on the side I put the primer, which is so weird because this primer isn't like drying and pore filling. It's super liquidy. But that's what's happening. So I basically just reapplied a little bit more of the BB cream, stippled it in instead of just using my fingers with a brush, and then I put like a setting powder on top of it, and that really helped. As you can see, this is how it looks like now, fresh to death after I did the whole reapplication and changed up my method. It's not really going into the pores anymore. I think it looks a lot better. So that's just my tip if you want to try this out or you have it and you want to make use of it, but not the best if you just want something to throw on and you have acne scars. So I have mixed feelings at this point because I honestly don't think it looks awful after a long day, but it's probably because there's not a lot of coverage in it in the first place. So this is almost my bare skin, you know, but still yet there is a thin layer. Now because the application is a little bit more like I have to do extra instead of just throwing it on, I wouldn't rate this highly as a BB cream if you have acne scars. If you do not, I think this will work fine, but I just don't recommend it if you have skin like mine, to be honest. I will use it up though because it doesn't look bad over time. It's not something I have to like touch up and keep up with. So thumbs up for that. And oh my gosh, my tan line. Why is my hair like this? Anyways, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing if you did, because it means a lot. I have a lot of videos that I record and I don't throw up, but the people that comment and talk to me really encourage me to do this. So thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.